All right, so I did record my voting um, session. I just didn't realize that my mic was muted. So we're just gonna go through everything that I voted now that it's recording the sound. Um, but I did vote for Claire Obscure Expedition 33 for Game of the Year. I only played these two games that were nominated. I do have Kingdom Come Deliverance on my wish list. Like I do want to play that at some point. I just haven't really had enough time because of school to play a lot of the games that I would have wanted to. Um, so unfortunately, I've only played these two out of the ones nominated, and Clair Obscur is just easily one of my favorite games ever. I think it's the closest to perfect that you can get, so that's why I had my vote. The next category here, best game direction. You're gonna notice a theme. If Clair Obscur was nominated, kind of just voted for it. Um, I did play Ghost of Yote. I did play Split Fiction. Both of those were great games. Um, but again, close to perfect as you can get over here with Clair Obscur. Best narrative, again, just same reason um, as all the previous ones. Best art direction, same reason. Now this one, I did vote for um, Death Stranding 2, only because I have the entire playlist on my Spotify from Death Stranding 2. I have a good amount of songs from Clair Obscur on my Spotify playlist, but when it comes to just like songs that I can really just vibe to and just play whenever when I'm working out, doing whatever, I really really love the Death Stranding playlist, so I had to just go with that one. Best audio design, I just went with Clair Obscur. Best performance, I did enjoy Erica as Atsu. Obviously, Charlie Cox just gave an insane performance with his character Ben Starr, Troy Baker. Um, Actually, Troy Baker did do a really good job as Indiana Jones. Realistically, it was between Jennifer English as Mael or Ben Starr as Verso, but it just had to be Mael. Like, if in my opinion, it just had to be Mael was or Jennifer English just did such a phenomenal job that it had to go to her. Innovation and accessibility went with South of Midnight just because I really enjoyed that game. And out of these nominees, I only played South of Midnight and Doom, and I preferred South of Midnight to be honest. Same thing with Games for Impact. I played Lost Records, enjoyed the game. Not so much a fan of a lot of the characters. Versus South of Midnight, I just enjoyed it through and through. So went with that one. Best ongoing, didn't care. Um, Never played No Man's Sky. Never played Helldivers. Haven't played Fortnite in such a long time. Never played Final Fantasy, or at least not this one, anyways. I have played Marvel Rivals recently, so that's the only reason it got my vote. Best community support, again, same thing. Don't really play any of these, but I have played Fortnite, so I just went with it. Best independent game, Clair Obscur. Indie game, Claire. Mobile game, this one I just did randomly. It sucks that the original recording didn't capture everything because I literally, for a lot of these, just closed my eyes, moved the mouse, whatever it landed on is what I picked. So it landed on Sonic. For this one, didn't play any of them, but went the Marvel route because I like Deadpool. Best action game, out of these, I only played Doom, so just voted for it. Action adventure went with Death Stranding. It was tough though between Death Stranding, Ghost of Yota, and Indiana Jones, um, but ultimately did go with Death Stranding. Best RPG went with Clair Obscur. Although in this case I did play Outer Worlds 2, that was pretty fun, and I did start Avowed. I just haven't gone and finished it because I was having some trouble actually getting through some of the sections of the game without it lagging and stuff. So hopefully I can go back to that one. Didn't play any of these, so again, random vote, and it just landed on that. Best Family went with Split Fiction because it's the only one that I've played, but I do have this one on my wish list that I might be getting soon, Lego Voyagers, so I should be playing this one fairly soon, potentially. This one didn't play any of them, but voted for The Alters just because, one, it's the only one that I've heard of, and two, it's also on my download list right now, so I should be playing this one soon. Only one I've played is Rematch, so I went with that one. Multiplayer, only one I played, so I went with that one. Adaptation, only one I watched, so we went there. Most anticipated game was tough between these four, because I really excited for all four of those, but had to be GTA. Content creator, Kai's really the only one that I'm familiar with. Esports, didn't care, just random vote, landed there. Esport athlete, same thing, random vote, landed there. Esports team, random vote, landed there. And then my player's voice just went with Clair Obscur. So that is my voting. Again, wish I had more time to play a lot of the other games that I have currently on my, whether it's my wish list or that I do have currently downloaded. But hopefully next year we should have a little bit more time to play through some games. But yeah, with all that said, I'd love to know what you guys voted for down in the comments below. Specifically Game of the Year, I think that's definitely the big one. So I'd love to know what you voted there down in the comments. And I'll see you all in the next one.